What's going on, guys? JFC here. Serie A TOTS is drawing closer and closer. We've got a new loading screen and also more leaks to look at in this video today. Plus, we got more compensation on the way. Now, unfortunately, most of us are not going to get it. You probably already have gotten it if you did deserve to get it, but there's a little bit of community uproar that we're going to go over today as well about the compensation in this video. And also, EA just making a shit ton of mistakes recently. Not that this is new. It tends to happen quite often, but it seems like it's happening more than usual right now. We got other things to talk about too, as we always do. We've got the Liga guaranteed TOTS pack to open this video today for you guys. So at the end of the video, we'll have that to open as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the contents today. So, well, first of all, we're almost at 6,000 subs. I don't usually plug that kind of stuff, but if you're new around here, subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I love you. So Alwar came out today, and I mean, the card stats look very good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a really good all-around stats there. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but the problem is high-low work rates kind of sucks, and 4-4 is fine, nothing too crazy, but high-low work rates for a center mid is kind of shit. I just don't know where his role is exactly, and that's the problem. Obviously, he has Algerian links now too, not French links, so it's a little bit more difficult to link him into teams. A lot of League Gun players, though, right now that are good, so it's not the end of the world, but I feel like they could have done more with this card. Now, finesse and outside foot, also great. It's just like, I don't know where you play him. If you have a role for him, I mean, great. But other than that, I just feel like I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what to do with this card, really. Also, the 81 plus tradable team of the week pack did refresh. It refreshes once every 14 days, which is weird. But it's gonna refresh one more time, looks like, after this time you do it. So there's that if you missed that, but it's kind of not really eventful. New silver stars with XP there, but nothing too much more into objectives here. The FUT Champions playoffs is still stupid. If you guys don't want to deal with trading at all, you guys can go to the link in my description. Go to u7buy.com. They're a fast and very, very reliable coin service. The 5% tax is also covered. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Thank you to U7Buy for sponsoring the video. Now let's get back to it. First and foremost, though, Sevilla and Roma obviously played today in the Europa League final. Montiel owners are getting a +2, and Lamella owners get a +1 and 5-star skill move. So this is what the card will look like, plus 5-star skills. Excuse me, that is going to be an insane card. And this Montiel, as a center back, like if you make this a center back, that's pretty insane too. So there you go. Sevilla got the win in the penalty shootout there. We've got actually a pretty exciting leak here for the new showdowns coming for the Champions League final. We've got Phil Foden and Correa. It seems like they're kind of giving us better showdowns now. We've kind of been missing that for a while. It feels like the showdowns have just been kind of underwhelming recently. Well, at least before this like last set. Looks like we're getting more attackers, a little bit better options now. So that's kind of cool. Phil Foden has not had too many special cards for a while now, so he's going to be in there, and obviously he's going to be they're most likely going to win, but hey, you never know, right? You never know. May's Serie A player of the month is Bulai Dia, I believe is how you say his name. Once again, similar thing to the La Liga player of the month, where unless they juice him out heavily, it's kind of a card that no one's really going to care too much about. The unfortunate truth, we saw Paqueta and Ikone leaked as well yesterday, so if you missed that, that's the Conference League Showdown SBC. We got a Hector Bellerin Portuguese League Showdown SBC. These stats are just prediction, so you can ignore those, but Spain links makes him like somewhat usable, right? That's usually the problem with Liga Portugal. We finally have our first 2 players leaks. Now, these are both in the loading screen, which we'll look at in one sec, but sorry, I think Kvaratskhelia is on the loading screen and then not Osman. I believe it's Rafael Leao, but we'll look at that in one sec here. Yeah, these two are very obvious inclusions, but it's nice to see that they are definitely going to be the team. We also have some more info on the Kvaratskhelia card here in just a second. And here is Leao there, so he's confirmed, as well as Lautaro Martinez. A lot of really high-end attackers are going to be in this team of the season. They give him good skill moves and weak foot. It's going to be a crazy team with crazy boosts. That's what I am hoping for. 2 more leaks here. We got Rabiot and Milinkovic-Savic. Those are nice. Rabiot's going to have a great card. French links to Milinkovic-Savic is always good in FIFA. I feel like next gen he's really going to shine because he's like, what is he, 6'3" or something like that? So shaping up to be a pretty great team of the season. We kind of figured that it would be, right? But here's that Romagnoli objective we saw yesterday, but Nikki also says here, this week is draft week. So we're probably gonna see draft objectives for a lot of the week is my guess. This tweet here says several packs involved as well as some XP. So draft objectives are making a return, it looks like. So here is that new loading screen. It's not much of a hint. I mean, we got left wing from Georgia. Who could that be? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. But they're telling us he's gonna get 5-star skills. So Kvaratskhelia gonna get 5-star skills. That's pretty insane. Then left wing Portugal. Who could that be? I don't know, but he's getting 5-star skills too. So Leao's getting 5-star skills. Center forward Argentina, though, the only one that maybe is up for debate, but I'm assuming it's Paulo Dybala, who's a player that's hyped enough to, make it onto a loading screen. It's got to be Dybala, right? You'd think it has to be. So that confirms the Paulo Dybala team of the season, but yeah, I'm really excited for Serie A. So there is that loading screen there. So there was some compensation sent out today. EA sent out free 5 times 92 plus TOTS player picks. This is compensation for a pack that didn't say the TOTS picks were loans. So we figured out that actually was only a few languages that had it so that it just said they were picks and didn't say they were loans at all. So in a few languages, I think it was like French and German, I want to say, if you opened the 500k store pack, you got 5 92 plus team of the season player picks as compensation because it didn't say loans when you opened it. Some of these picks were very bad. Some of them were very good. This person got Mbappe, Llorente, and Neymar. That's insane. You got Mbappe and Neymar. That's 17 million coins worth of cards in 2 picks, which is outrageous. Now, people were really mad about this. We want to make our game fair play for everyone. Proceed to give some people the player picks, equality for everyone, or don't compensate at all. The problem with this tweet is you weren't misled unless you were in Germany or in like a few other European countries. I don't remember exactly which ones. So you're not going to get compensation if you weren't from those countries. If you are from those countries, though, and you did open this pack, sorry, you probably have these picks in your account. So people were upset that like people were getting this pick while people they knew it was going to be loans, right? People weren't actually misled here. There might have been somebody out there that was misled, but I guarantee you nobody with half a brain was misled whatsoever. Now the problem is EA, I think it doesn't matter to EA. Like they have to still reimburse these people because they advertised one thing and gave them another, and they just legally like they can't do that. So they have to compensate some people and not the rest. So unfortunately, I know it's annoying. Trust me, it is. People got these picks. Not everybody gets them, but they have to give them to them. So a reminder once again on the content coming. This is all leaked and stuff that we have not seen yet. So we saw Alwar. Besides Alwar, literally everything else here we haven't seen yet. It's a lot of stuff. And this brings up a whole can of worms of leaks being a thing in the first place. Like it's crazy to think, look at all this content that's going to be hitting the game soon. We know all of it. Nothing's a surprise, which I think most people would agree kind of stinks. But if you save your 93 icon SBC, Cordoba Fantasy FUT, Lukaku we saw yesterday, 2 great showdowns. We've got a lot of objectives probably going to be draft related possibly, and then we've got the couple player of the month SBCs as well. A lot of stuff coming over the next few days. Guys, we got to talk about FUT Zone. All right, he's giving us his premium EAFC gas here. We got to read what it says. Be very excited about the future of football games. The next few months/years are going to be vital in revolutionizing the football gaming world. Now listen, all jokes aside, I do believe that the fact that we have goals on the way, the fact that we still have PES, it still exists, the fact that we are going to have a new FIFA game that's not EA partnered, right? Now, are these games going to be as good as the EA produced football games? You know, probably not. But honestly, competition is just a good thing. If those games end up being not so great, then oh well. I just think that the more competitors FIFA has, the really just the better it is for us. So I do think being positive for a sec, like it is a pretty good thing that these things are happening. And FUT Zone also says here, people don't realize yet EA are trying. So he really, I mean, obviously he's gassing things up, but he thinks that this year of EAFC is going to be a lot more innovative than the previous FIFA years. So I'll have to just wait and see, but we're going to cover everything that drops all summer on the channel. Actually, looking at the market now, I just realized that did they upgrade the Showdown Montiel and the Lamella already? I gotta check that out quick. Oh yeah, they did. Look at that. So Montiel's already been upgraded. That is nice. Look at that. That's a nice card right there. So EA acted fast. That's a new one. And holy shit, look at this Lamella card. 5'5", 5'11", high. Wow, this card looks really good. Finesse shot trait, outside foot. Look how many traits this card has, by the way. Set play specialist. What does that even do? This card is nuts. So there you go. These are the upgrades. Looking at the market now, by the way, the compensation, because that's kind of revolving around the market talk here. The compensation for red picks and stuff like that has not been given out, so I don't think you miss it or anything like that. That's probably not going to come out for days, if we're being honest here. Possibly longer than days, could be weeks. But we did not see rises today in Liga and cards. Like, we really didn't. Sissoko's down like 5k from where he was yesterday. Marquinhos actually was up a little bit, I think. He's like the only card I see that's up at all. Yeah, he was like 400k yesterday, so he's 425 now, but you couldn't, that's not really any profit there. So yeah, not much happened. I think people were just a little bit leery about the fact that we have compensation on the way. I think that was a little bit of a worry in some people's minds. So really not much market movement right now at all. Like everything's staying the same price. If you have Liga and Team of the Season cards, I get out of them now. I think they're just going to go down when Serie A comes out. And that's pretty much it for like market talk. There's not much to talk about here. Valencia's at 410 now. Sell those guys immediately, please. All right, let's get this shit opened. We got the red pick as well, but obviously that's going to come out later tonight, so I'll have that for tomorrow's video. We got Koundé last week in those reds, but these guaranteed packs, I've gotten literally nothing in yet. I think I've literally gotten probably one of the worst options every single week. Can that change? Please, show me moments. Show me Brazil. It's regular team of the season. Okay. It's France. Center back. All right. Thank you, EA. Well, let me know what you guys got, and I hope it was better than me. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Peace.